Okay, so good afternoon, good evening, or good morning if you're watching this session later. Everybody present here live or watching it later. Welcome from my side. This is a series I've started and targeting not only CGL Tier 1, we have had classes for CGL Tier 1. These classes are going to target now CGL Tier 2. People who are preparing for CGL Tier 2, they feel confident that they'll be qualifying CGL Tier 1 and will opt for CGL Tier 2, of course. These are for you. In case you're not willing to target CGL Tier 2, you're willing to go for say CHSL Tier 2 or any other examination, the competitive one. Make sure these are beneficial for your examinations also. Stay connected. The class will speak itself. Welcome everybody here from my side. Har Har Mahadev. Shweta, good evening. Hare Krishna. Esther. We'll check because you are having an reaction because you seems good to me. We'll have a look at this. Please, before when we end the session, please mark this. Akash, Adarsh, perfect. Nancy, Radhika, Shweta, Manish, Saloni, Nitesh, and all of you here. Shivani, Abhishek, Unati, Ajay, Lokesh, Smriti, Yashwanti, Radhe Radhe. Welcome. Okay, you are the one. Ram Ram, Sakshi, Manjula, Prayakta, Vinash. Good afternoon. Anjali, Arvind, Priya, Kamal Diksha, Army, Jai Hind. Welcome from my side. Say namaskar, no objection. This is the first class targeting SSC CGL Tier 2. And before I start, let me mention if you want to study with me for any SSC examination, can join this Excellence Batch, the complete English one, for all SSC examinations. And you can study with me at oliveboard. But yes, I would love to say one thing. Not just me, just one subject cannot get you the selection. Can join our CGL Tier 2 crash course, the English medium one, in which you'll be getting all the subjects in English, not only just English, but also the other subjects, reasoning, quants, G and GS in English, and not just the content, but also the explanation is going to be in English. So one willing to opt for the English medium batch targeting CGL Tier 2 can get this crash course. See you live in the classes starting 1st of October. Here we go. Last turn we were here. We had a class. We have had classes before. We had a class on last night, I think on Saturday, in which we had discussed, I think, 33 questions. Welcome all of you here, if I'm not wrong. That was the last question, close test. Let's resume the same stuff, because if I make you solve error detection on a daily basis, that is not going to help us that much, because of course we have covered all these things for pre also. When it comes to mains, Tier 2 examinations, RCs are included. Close tests, level up. Let's have those questions now. Okay, the time is there. We can discuss error detection on a daily basis. Let's head on to these, which are going to help us for sure for Tier 2. Grab the theme of another close test. Welcome all of you here. Shanki, Sheetal, Vaibhav, Lavkush. Just grab the theme. Now, these mocks are for Tier 2, so they won't be that easy as we had for Tier 1. More and more concentration, more and more attention from your side. One day you have to appear in Tier 2, either this year or next year, and you have to qualify that as well. Just grab the theme, Manish, first. What the passage is saying, what it is all about. Welcome. Good evening. Male or female, which singer you want me to answer? Not sure about either, but which one, male or female? Let me hear that. Either Lataji or Asha Bhosle. Am I correct? Either Lataji or Asha Bhosle. Welcome, Suraj Isha. Manish for the male one. Thank you. I would have said the same, but initially I asked both these options. One of these is correct. Yes, of course, I would have also opted for Ashaji. That's not the voice of Lataji. Slightly different. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, I repeat, this is not impossible to achieve. Nothing is impossible. But if you pay attention to other things at the same time, you won't be able to answer correct. But if you put maximum concentration and attention here, you will be able to answer this correct. Let's go. Guys, Radhika Rajput is now more dangerous than AI. Respect. Why so slow voice? Go ahead, loud. The global economy is experiencing a period of unprecedented, something which has never been seen before. What? Stagnation, that means constant. Volatility, that means changes. Prosperity, a positive word. Recession, a negative word. I don't know. That's why we should have the theme of the passage into consideration. The next line says, which is the part of the same line, or the next one actually, characterized by marked by rapid advancements and shifting market dynamics. If things are shifting, they cannot be stagnant. The very first thing. The very first thing. They can't be stagnant if they are shifting. Now, that may be prosperity, maybe deception because it is changing, maybe volatility as well. Is the tone positive further or it is negative further? If you mark me positive, prosperity will be the answer. Changes are for good, and if it is recession, things are going to be negative. You can't see any positive or negative stuff further. But you can see, however, this transition, that means you're just talking about changes, neither positive nor negative, nothing such marked in the passage. So better say changes, volatility, changes, the random fluctuation, the rapid, say, advancements and all, the answer. Had the close test been positive, prosperity could have been the answer. Had the close test been negative, recession could have been a possibility. That's volatile because of transition, because of rapid changes, because of the shifting market dynamics and all. Thank you. Welcome. We have another one somebody has said. Perfect. Shweta, how did I miss this? Adapting to these changes again. Changes again. Changes and changes. Enough. Enough. Stagnant is constant. Abhishek. Stagnant is constant. At the same place, position in that way. Yes, of course. Easiest of the lot. Many countries are adapting, changing themselves to these changes by embracing, adapting, I should say, some practices that enhance productivity and sustainability. Archaic, so obsolete, detrimental, harmful. You can't have harmful changes to enhance productivity. You must have something positive here. You can't have even redundant, more than necessary. Not that way. Innovative, the only positive option in the options. Then enhance. Shweta. Nancy. Cool. Unnati. Done. Both of you have marked collectively the answer. Yes. The theme was positive. We had rapid technological advancements. We had shifting market dynamics, which were not negative, marked by the author. Many countries are now adapting to these changes by having positive productivity, enhanced productivity, and sustainability. Fine, the theme is positive. However, the change is now enhanced productivity and sustainability is totally positive. Now we have a change in theme. However, this transition is not without its problems, without its cons, without its consequences, anything such. There should be a negative word now because you have changed the theme. And the next statement is also defining further. Cool. Because workers in the industries face job not reduction but displacement, changes again, and the need for retraining, and that's a problem we have to address. So that is something negative, I would say. Opportunities, no. If you need to retrain yourself, that's not an opportunity. Maybe for some, not for all. Liabilities, maybe, but not that appropriate. It's a positive word, I would say. Advantage, not at all. If this is correct, so is this. Setbacks, because of this change in theme. Problems. Problems, I would say in simple words. Doubts, welcome. Thank you, Sandeep. You are perfect, man. But Avinash, we are discussing, uh, you are talking about national economies. So shouldn't it be, in my opinion, nationalization? I think they are talking about this is possible, man. Should I tell your surname as well? People have the reason, the justification why that is the answer. Perfect, perfect. Anything can be here. Furthermore, the increasing interdependence of national economies has led to a greater emphasis on something, where the description says collaboration between countries done. You are talking about collaboration between countries, different countries. Okay, I got this word now. Interdependence. We have internet across the world, global, world wide web. We have intranet. I think you know. Welcome, brother. So collaboration between countries says interdependence. That means not isolation. We shouldn't be isolated within the boundaries. Nope. Nationalism, fine, but not between the countries. Nation is going to be just one. If you're connecting multiple countries, it can't be nationalism, not even protectionism. Protected, staying there where we were, isolation. No, that has to be globalization. Thumbs up from my side. We have the logic, huh? Welcome, brother, after a very long time. Abhishek, my goodness, brother, thank you so much. The theme was also here. That's how we attempt a cloze test. If we grab multiple keywords from a cloze test, answers are not going to be wrong. Perfect. Abhishek, Saloni, Gunjan, Nitish. If the theme is positive, pick a positive word. If the theme is negative, pick a negative word. Pramod, Smriti. The theme now here is increasing interdependence of national economies on globalization, the global economy. Abhishek, super brother, where collaboration between countries is essential for addressing global challenges like this or that. Fine. Now, policymakers across the globe must navigate this complex landscape with the blank space. Theme is not negative. The upcoming sentence says ensuring the growth is inclusive and equitable for all segments of society. It's once again positive, nothing negative. You can't have skepticism. I doubt we'll be able to get it or not. Skepticism, doubtful, nothing such. Complacency. I'm cool, calm, complacent. That means satisfied with what I have. I am a complacent person, to be honest. Satisfied with what I have. But here you have to have the interdependence. You can't be satisfied with what you have. You have to go global. No. Ambivalence, say ambiguity, equal things which are not clear in meaning is also a negative word. Yes, if you talk about future, you must be visionary, you must have the foresight what may happen before, and we have to take care of that. Perfect. No problem. Nitish, perfect brother. That was you who answered first and answered correctly. Super. Foresight. Thinking about the future, ensuring whatever happens will benefit all of us. That means we have to think about all the consequences, maybe positive, maybe negative. We have to think about them before. This is foresight. Okay, perfect. Have a look at this and we will solve. No problem. Typical SSC RC. I repeat, typical SSC RC, but have a look. Na na Avinash. Na na. In the morning today we had the word towering, lofty. Abhishek, I cannot say anything now. I'm sorry. In rough words of trees, say felling trees, no problem. In a minute, Avinash. Done. Showing questions in a minute. I knew it happens on YouTube if you teach for free. I don't know. I think if you put positive content, good content, such one, see the live count. And if you put despite of and such, at the end, ask me, I will mark you. The keywords, how I got that close test correct. All of you are correct, but Nancy Jen has a better description. Answers all correct. Let's go through the passage. What role does the dense canopy of trees in the Amazon rainforest play? Let's see. The dense canopy, it happens in SSC level 1 or level 2 RCs. You 80% get direct answers. In the upcoming days, if the live count goes down, I will not. If it goes up, I will show many the theme-based RCs. The dense canopy of towering trees provides a sanctuary for countless creatures. The dense canopy, which you've been asked, of towering trees provides a sanctuary for countless creatures, just like birds, insects, mammals. Okay, this canopy provides uh, what a sanctuary for birds, for insects, for mammals. Options please. It provides oxygen for the entire planet, not marked in the passage. It acts as a natural barrier against climate change, maybe, but not marked in the passage. It shelters a variety of birds, insects, and mammals. Prevents deforestation and agricultural activities, maybe, not marked in the passage. Avinash. His health is not good, because of which. Thanks to both of you, Avinash, Nancy. Mm, but I think industries are marked. I think, not sure. We have Priya Sikarwar, Nancy once again, Soumya, yes, Smriti, yes, Isha. Which of these is not mentioned as a threat to Amazon rainforest? Not mentioned. Logging, the felling of trees. You cut trees and okay, you cut trees, you better know. The felling of trees. Agriculture, say pollution, cattle ranching. I don't even know what ranching is. I know. But when it comes to a close test, when it comes to an RC, no problem. I'll have to pick options and mark and go ahead. Which of these is not mentioned as a threat to the forest? Now, some threats should have been there. Uh, this balance, however, is threatened by human activities, particularly deforestation and agriculture, because as vast areas of the rainforest are cleared for logging, for farming, and cattle ranching. Nothing about pollution, I think. The species that depend on this face the risk of extinction. The loss of tree cover not only affects plants and such. Now, I have logging, I have farming, cattle ranching, but nothing like pollution marked here in the passage, which is marked a threat to the rainforest. Logging is there, agriculture is there, cattle ranching is there, not anything about the pollution. Answer. Yes. Yes, Avinash, you are absolutely correct. Breeding cattle in ranch. Avinash. Perfect, perfect, brother. How does deforestation in the Amazon affect the environment? It increases rainfall in the region. I think nothing such is marked. If you think, can say, can show. It leads to extinction of species and disrupts the water cycle. I don't know. Helps in the growth of new species, prevents global warming, it contributes to global warming, climate change. Let's check this. The next line says it all. How does deforestation in the Amazon affect the environment? It leads to extinction of species and disrupts the water cycle, which is honestly marked. You can go through this. Rest of the options are positive, and positive effect shouldn't be there. It has to be negative out there because of deforestation, which itself is a negative word. It increases rainfall in the region. Let's see. Extension of species in water cycle, changing that, disrupting that, it is marked straight here. The loss of tree cover, which is called say deforestation, loss of trees, say deforestation, because the whole paragraph is talking about the same, not only affects plants and animal life but also disrupts the water cycle, and it contributes to global climate change. It doesn't prevent global climate change that way. Third paragraph, I don't think so. It is marked because if I'm not wrong, the third paragraph does not say anything about water cycle. If you all are saying third paragraph, let's see where. Third paragraph. No, it says what in response to all these problems, what efforts we have to take to say balance all these things. The third talks about the efforts, what you have to do to sustain all these things. If you have something, can say the water cycle affecting it, not only plant and animal life, but also water cycle it affects, and it contributes to global climate change. That means global warming, we can say. It increases rainfall, not marked in the passage. Helps the growth of new species, not at all. Prevents global warming, it contributes to global warming. But extension of species, plants and animals, but also disturbing the water cycle. Yeah, straight. Sandeep. Pramod. I need to confirm in case you guys remember, no problem. Even if you guys remember, I need to confirm so that I need not check the answer sheet of SSC. I myself will be so sure this is the answer. Which trees are mentioned as unique plants? That was somewhere here in the first paragraph. I remember some of the names were marked here. I think that was a one-page RC. We can remember it actually. Which trees are mentioned as unique plants found in the Amazon rainforest? Oak and pine trees, I don't know, we'll check. Rubber and Brazil nut tree, we'll check. Mango and coconut, we'll check. And willow and maple tree, I don't know. Unique trees, plants found in the Amazon. Oak and pine, rubber and Brazil, mango and coconut, willow and maple. Let's see. Some unique trees are marked here. Unique plants such as the rubber tree, okay, prized for this, and the Brazil nut tree, which sustains wildlife with this and that, flourish here. The rest of the statements are now different. Yes, of course, Abhishek, yes, brother. So we have rubber tree, and we need to check. We must check if we have to maintain the precision, the accuracy, and score maximum. Unique plants like rubber tree, Brazil nut tree. Okay, nothing like mango, willow, anything such. A rubber tree and Brazil nut tree. Done. Last. We must go back and check. Nah, Avinash. Nowadays, proper noun behaves as an adjective. So we say Kapil Sharma show directly. We say Modi government, dropping the article directly. That used to be Indian team. Now they say India team directly. No objection. Proper nouns can behave as an adjective to another noun. You are correct. So are they. What's the primary focus of conservation efforts? I think they are talking about the third paragraph now. What in response, the efforts and such. Mentioned in the passage. Reducing wildlife populations. Come on. Reducing wildlife populations. You serious? No, that's a negative one. And that shouldn't be the primary focus of conservation. If you want to conserve, you can't reduce wildlife populations. If you reduce them, nothing will be left. We will be reduced. Promoting sustainable practices and preserving biodiversity, something that was marked here, I think. We'll check. As expanding agriculture and logging. No, you can expand agriculture, for example, but you can't expand the felling of trees. Will not survive. The forest will go down. Developing industrial zones. No. I think B, but I need to check to make sure. So promoting sustainable practices in terms of conservation, their efforts in preserving biodiversity. Of course, we have to, but let's confirm through the passage once. In response to, conservation efforts are intensifying to promote sustainable practices there and protect the biodiversity here. Done. Any objection is heartily welcome. Another one. Perfect response from your side. Those who are here, those who left, I can't say anything about them. But those who are here, perfect response from your side. Next. Another one such. Thank you. Abhishek, we have one more. We have one more. If you are willing to go, you can. This is not the end yet. Only positive again. Yep. No. Stay here. Done. Uh, Sandeep, they have been taken from the same passage. Overall passage remains the same. I could have created one more. They have been taken from the same. Ankita, very good. That's the subject of the passage. Done. Let me show the questions now. No problem. You can have, every person has different, say, level of reading skills. Some may grab this in, say, 1 or 2 minutes. Some may take 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, some need not look back at the passage. Some need to check again and again in order to confirm. No problem. What matters is time and accuracy and precision, to be honest. Here we go. Another typical SSC one where 4 out of 5 answers will be marked directly in the passage. Shikha. I think something such was marked in the passage in third and fourth line, probably the third one, I think, which is one of the key adaptations, how he adapts himself. Okay, it's bright color attracting prey. That's actually negative if you think about this. It's striking green color, helping it camouflage, hide himself in the foliage, leaves and all. Has the ability to fly from tree to tree. Is he a frog or a monkey? It mimics the sounds of birds to scare the predators. Nothing such was marked in the passage, not even flying in such. Either this or that. Let's confirm. This vibrant amphibian found in the towering canopies displays a striking green that helps it blend, which means to camouflage, effortlessly into the dense leaves and all. Perfect, as marked in the passage. Soumya. Oh, let me control myself. Come on. Who's that friend of yours? Leaves collectively. Yep. Avinash. Perfect. Uh, why is this frog considered an important indicator species? Its population provides insights into the overall health of the ecosystem. I think something such was marked. Its population, something marked here, I think, the sixth or the seventh line, the second paragraph. Its population provides insights into the overall health of the ecosystem. Something such is marked, I think, here. It acts as an important indicator species. By observing its health and population trends, we can gather information about the overall condition of the habitat. Perfect. Provides important indicator species. It acts as an important indicator. It provides data that can help you, say, grab information about the overall condition of its habitat by its health and population trends. Fine. And the next line says, I'm sorry, in this way, he offers valuable insights into the health of the rainforest, marked directly, not even nothing like inference, marked. It is the largest species now. Signals the end of deforestation, mating habits determine the migration pattern, nothing such. We had Abhishek in the last session on Saturday. We had 33 questions. on error detection, fillers. I think you didn't go through the class. On Saturday, we had a class. People who did not get through, please go through that one. I had 33 questions, the mixed one, to be honest. This is the continuation one, the next part in which we couldn't have RCs and close test. And tomorrow onwards, we will have error detection once again, starting a new set afresh. What role does he play in the Amazon rainforest? I don't remember this. It helps maintain balance by controlling insect populations. Some of us are saying A, some of us are saying D also. Avinash, yep. Smriti, friend. Okay, majority saying A. Let's confirm. What role he plays in the Amazon rainforest? It helps maintain balance by controlling insect populations. Is it? Yes, it is. Helps pollinate the plants and flowers. Supports in the growth of larger trees, not marked in the passage, serving as a food for larger predators. He preys on the others. He is not the food for the others. I think no. A couple of statements talking about balance and balance. Let's confirm from the passage. He eats or he gets eaten. What was there? They have begun studying its behavior, including its nocturnal feeding habits. Does he feed or he gets feeded? Which help control insect populations and maintain ecological balance. I think option A. Absolutely. If you confirm, need not go through the answer sheet of SSC. Thank you. Avinash, that's my helplessness. These are the PPT slides or the PDF ones. We can't scroll and have the same page at the same time. In examinations, you have that. At oliveboard, you have that during the mock tests. I am honestly sorry for that. I agree totally. If we had a passage here, or if he had the passage here, should have been very, very easy. What's the major threat to its habitat? A threat was marked in the passage. Increasing rainfall due to climate change? I don't remember. C. Industrial pollution? Come on, it was marked, not marked in the previous one either. Ongoing deforestation for these purposes? Competition from invasive species purposes. Let's confirm. Probably they are talking about deforestation, which is a threat to its existence. Not directly, but indirectly they've marked as large areas of the Amazon are cleared for agricultural and industrial purposes. Species like this face increasing danger of losing their habitat. Now, large areas of the forest are cleared. Deforestation, that's what it is. For agricultural and industrial purposes, it faces danger. Now, that's the threat we can say. Marked, say directly. Last, the primary focus of conservation efforts mentioned in the passage. I hate this live count after working hard for 1.5 hours for just one class on a daily basis. I hate this. You encourage eco-tourism to promote local economies. You promote tourism, but the eco one, you come to our, say, promote nearly extinct species and help them conserve, sustain, develop in that way. Nothing like tourism was marked in the passage. Protecting the environment and preventing further deforestation, I think, was the conclusion marked here in the last 4-5 lines. Increasing the population of tree frog in captivity, keeping it close. I don't remember. We'll check once. And introducing more species into the Amazon to promote biodiversity. Nothing such was marked in the passage. I remember. I need to confirm between B and C. You are just sure. C, For captivity or for deforestation? What do you think and say? They are now focused on protecting the environment and preventing further deforestation. Come on, that easy one. Done. We don't have time for another close test. Will be hefty, but no problem. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Not at the same time. We have another close test. We'll discuss, no problem. Not at the same time, but at the usual time, 6 in the evening. And do subscribe to the channel to get to continue getting classes in English. Okay, not just English, but also the other subjects. You are welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Shweta, I hate this. Avinash, I totally agree to what you have written. Thank you, Lokesh, Arvind, Lokesh, Vaibhav, Smriti, Akash, Adarsh, Pramod, Unnati. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sheetal, Abhishek, Kamal, Radhika, Ajay, Esther. Thank you, Soumya, Shivani, Nitish, Saloni. Thank you, Lavkush, Sakshi, friend, Uma, Isha. Please spill the beans. Let me say something. Can I have the emojis, please? I think you yourself know. Now don't cook them. Pragta, thank you so much. Thank you for the close test. Shweta, thank you. Gunjan, thank you so much for being here. Gunjan, Yashwanti, Radhe Radhe, thanks a lot. Thank you. Avinash, you have always been. A slight difference can be there. We are humans and 2 is human. Yes, brother. That's how I captured you. Thank you, Nancy, and everyone here. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care. Be safe. And see you tomorrow at the usual time, that is 6 p.m. on that channel. And here, for another session, we have classes for maths, for quants, obviously, reasoning, GA and GS, daily at the same time here, 7 p.m. So we have another class for reasoning, for GS, for mathematics at 7 on this channel. I take classes on the usual one at 6 in the evening. See you there at 6 and see you here at 7 tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Thank you.